Good evening, everybody. For your consideration, we have a Mesa Boogie Mark V 25 watt amplifier. This is a compact version of the Mesa Boogie Mark V. It is 25 watts instead of the 100. It's 2 channels instead of the 3 channels. But actually it's maybe more like 2.5 channels, because the clean channel has a section where if you go past halfway on the mids, it will actually bring it into a heavier crunch, almost like a high gain instead of just a crunch. So we'll call it a 2.5 channel. This is a very versatile amp. Each channel has 3 modes. Well, actually the clean channel has 4 modes. The clean channel has clean, fat, and crunch, and then it has the mid boost, which will take it up even to a higher gain. And then the second channel has the Mark II C+, and then you have the Mark IV setting, and then you have the extreme setting. Each channel has independent gain, independent trebles, independent mids, independent bass, independent presence, and independent masters. Each channel can have use of the 5-band equalizer on or off, or using the foot switch. Also, each channel has independent wattage settings. You can go between 25 or 10 watts. It has reverb, a real tube-driven reverb, independent of each channel. Each channel has its own reverb. It has an included foot switch. Very versatile amp. It's a little bit of a learning curve on learning all the options you can do with it, but once you kind of get the gist of it, you can just make all sorts of noises with this thing. It's really an incredible amp. Now you're asking yourself, Sean, why did you get a Mesa Boogie 25 watt when you already have a perfectly good Carvin 100 watt? Well, I'll tell you why. Because to get the Carvin to sound really good, you have to play it really, really loud. And I live in a small house. So to save my ears and my marriage and my children's ears and everybody else's, I opted to get the Mesa Boogie. Now, the Mesa Boogie, even though 25 watts, is still extremely loud. But you can still get really, really, what I like about it is it's how tight the gain is on this. It's got a really just an immediate crunch, really tight, really chug sound that I just love. And also you can make it sound like a vintage, EL84 Marshall sound, real vintagey sound. So it's a chameleon of an amp. Really digging it so far. I'm still learning all the different tones on it. And that's it. This is an introduction to it. I'll be having more videos of sound bites of it. Also, it has a nice little effects loop. As you can see right there, I have my Digitech Supernatural Ambient Reverb sitting there on top plugged in, and it makes some beautiful sounds with it. Sound clips to come. Alrighty. Thank you much. Bye.